If you want to see me swatch the I Love Palette Bright Tones edition from Sephora, then stick around. Hi there, it's Hélène and welcome back, or if it's your first time, welcome to HMM Makeup or Makeup. This is going to be very short and sweet because it's a very tiny palette. I think there are 7 shadows in here. Memory serves, yes, 7. And what's exciting about it is it's a small palette from Sephora and it's all mattes. And there's a plastic on the mirror, apparently. Yeah, they're all mattes, so there's this nice neutral, large neutral shadow on the end, the black and white mattes that I am very excited about, and then the 4 colorful mattes that I can use. I can use the mattes to help support looks that I can make with other small palettes when I'm on the go. And hopefully at some point we will all be able to be on the go again. It's going to take a while, but we just need to hang tight and believe it's going to happen. All right, so anyway, what an intro, right? So it's 7 shadows in all, and so just 2 sets of swatches. That should go pretty quickly. And I think I'm not going to fuss around too much. I think I'm going to just do a couple in the last one because I do want to do the white and black together, and I think it makes sense to do the blue and green together, and then the kind of rusty maroon and yellow together. So I'm going to stop talking and start swatching. So I'm going to go right away into the white and black. Let's see how saturated the white is. Doesn't look too bad. And then the black. I have another one of these palettes from Sephora, and I was not disappointed, so I figured I would not be disappointed by a full palette of mattes, but let's see what happens with the swatches. Okay, so we've got the white and the black, which of course I'm going to re-swatch. And the fingers. Not bad, not bad. Okay, going in a second time. And there's the white again. My fingers and my fingers overall are very dry. My apologies, they're not pretty to look at right now. And black. Okay, those are really side by side. I don't know why I felt the need to put them so close, but they are definitely saturated colors. That is great. Okay, now we are going for the blue and the green. So let's swatch those. And like I said, I have not touched these at all. Oh wow, that is a very much a forest green. Okay, so here we go. So the black stained my finger quite a bit. That is a nice pigmented blue. Nice. I'm going to give myself a little bit more room this time. And the green's not too bad. But the blue is surprising to me. It's quite colorful. Okay, so let's go in again. And the fingers. That blue on the lower lash line will look so good. I'm mostly trying to pick up the kick up from the blue and the green. That blue is something else. It really is quite pretty. Oh yeah, and it builds like a dream. Look at that. I am definitely going to think of that blue for low lash line. It's going to look so good. And the green. And the green too, really, for lower lash line would look great. Look at how they build. That is beautiful. And now we have the kind of rusty burgundy and yellow. And I think I'm going to do the neutral color as well. So 1, 2, 3, and just be done with it. And that yellow, I'm hoping, has the same kind of saturation as the blue. I don't think it does, but we'll see. My fingers are looking awful, so don't pay too much attention to the fingers. Let's see what the swatches do. Okay, so that turns out pretty good. And then we've got the yellow. Oh yeah, very nice. The pigmentation is quite nice. And then that very neutral rectangular pan at the end. And this is really a shade to blend in with all the other colors, I'm sure. Okay, going back into that rusty burgundy brown and the yellow and that neutral shade as well. Again, the fingers are looking rough. That builds nicely. Mattes are always a little bit tougher to swatch. That built up nicely as well. And there's that neutral color again. Okay, so here is the palette. I am absolutely thrilled. It has the kind of color payoff that I am expecting from these mattes, and they have delivered. And I really think that this is a palette that, yes, I can do one and done looks. For example, this would be a no-brainer. These would be a no-brainer. These in any capacity would work fine. Lower lash line would look great. I think that it could serve as a palette on its own, but I really, when I looked at it and decided to purchase it, it was to be a supporting palette, to just be able to go in for one or two shadows to help with another mini palette of some sort, just to expand the options that I have in using smaller palettes. And so that's where I'm coming from. And the saturation of the colors, that's perfect. It's perfect. I couldn't have asked for more. I'm really happy with them. I'm just, the blue and the yellow just knock it out of the park for me. Those are two colors that tend to be difficult. Doesn't seem to be, so that's great. And the green looks like it's quite buildable, so I'm not worried about it. Plus the white, the opacity of the white is pretty phenomenal. I'm really happy with this little mini palette. I think it's going to do quite a good job for me, and it's really exciting to have a little palette of mattes. And as I've said in previous videos, the fact that I have a white and a black in this little palette just makes it so versatile. So I'm very pleased with that. And yeah, I'll leave it at that. If you want to see more color, if you want to see this look, I do have it up on my channel. Please take a look. And if you're curious, it's with the Norvina Volume 5 as a first impressions. Yeah, with that, I will say thank you so much for watching this swatches video. And I look forward to seeing you in the next video. But for now, take care.